about eat guys. Eat
Oh,
food.
yeah. We'll do that one first.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to decide if I like vampires or zombies more because I've been watching Dracula and I've been watching Frankenstein, going back to the old classics.
Like watching them, like street watching, like you do from your window?
No, like black and white movies.
Oh,
movies.
Okay.
Frankenstein is not a zombie. He was a doctor.
Well, you know what? Frankenstein adopted the name of his creator in the book, kind of.
Kind of.
Actually,
I like this defense.
if they were to give the monster a name, the best name to give him is Adam, because he refers to himself as Adam, as in Adam and Eve, twice.
Okay.
I don't get it. I think it's just easier to call him Frank.
I still don't think
Frank.
that whatever that amalgamation is not a zombie.
Well, I don't know. It's a corpse reanimated.
Yeah, I'd classify it as a kind of zombie. There's many different types.
Yeah.
It's a living dead.
You're used to the fungus, cordyceps zombies now. Oh, The Walking Dead. No, Frankenstein's a zombie.
No way.
He was a corpse reanimated just because he was several corpses put together.
That's the same thing as vampires.
No, it's not.
They're Walking Dead. They were killed.
Vampires are not necessarily
Vampires
dead.
weren't killed. They were
They were.
transformed
No.
like a werewolf.
No, they were killed.
They are not necessarily killed.
They are
No.
killed. They're drained of their blood, and then they are transformed
But they
into
don't-
vampires thanks
don't-
to the vampire that bit him previously.
But they don't die through the process.
Not every vampire.
blood.
Not every.
But they don't die.
What do you mean?
I'm telling you,
How do they not die when they're drained of blood?
vampires are not zombies. They're creatures.
Not every vampire mythos involves the person dying / having all their blood drained out to turn into a it usually just takes the bite.
Yeah. In fact, I think the ones who do get all their blood sucked out do die for good. Like, I don't think they turn into zombies. I mean,
Yeah.
vampires.
This is the thing. We can't classify zombies as just walking undead because you can classify a lot of vampires as zombies.
But they're not undead.
But they are.
But
What?
they're not.
What's a vampire?
Does a zombie burn in sun? No, the vampire does. Is a zombie allergic to garlic? No.
Is a
the vampire
rectangle
is.
a square or is a rectangle a rectangle?
You're so wrong, Kev. Vampires and zombies are, like, mutually exclusive.
But you can't define them. Define one or the other as just Walking Dead.
No, it's more to that. A zombie is a reanimated corpse. A vampire is a supernatural being with, like, dark arts tied to it.
If you're arguing that a vampire is a zombie, I just don't see how you can't view Frankenstein's monster as a zombie. Because
Exactly.
That is my argument is if you say that zombies are reanimated, then vampires are reanimated and so is Frankenstein's monster. But that's too loose of an explanation due to the vampires also being
Do you not
reanimated.
see the inherent difference between the guy that goes, "Bleh, I will suck your blood," versus the Frankenstein monster who groans very much like a zombie, like, like.
Well, in the book he talks.
Well,
So,
yeah,
why hast thou created me?
yeah, that does make sense.
I hate the movie, honestly. I watched it and I don't like it. I think it's a terrible representation of the book. By the way, everyone's like, Frankenstein, the doctor was really the monster. The doctor was really the No, the monster was kind of the asshole. Like, the doctor really wasn't that bad.
He just created a monster. Like,
He created a thing so terrifying that he was afraid. Like, I get the monster suffered, but, like, if you go back and read the book, the doctor's kind of justified for most of it.
why? What? Like, shouldn't he have gone and been like, I probably shouldn't make a corpse come to life?
I mean, he should have thought about that, but I don't think he's, like, evil. He's just kind of dumb.
Another thing I'd like to point out with the whole vampire zombie thing is that in a lot of mythology, I guess, of vampires, they could summon zombies to their aid.
Yeah, but they're not vampires themselves, though.
No, the zombies weren't. I just think it's interesting that the vampires, they're versed in the arcane arts. You see, they could summon zombies. Like it's like a necromancy kind of thing. I don't think zombies could summon zombies.
No, a zombie can
That is
turn
the
a man
entire thing of
into
a
a
lich.
zombie.
Well, no, a lich is different.
A lich is an undead, reanimated corpse who summons zombies.
Yeah, but a lich is different than a vampire.
They both summon zombies.
Does a lich drink your blood? Does a lich turn into a bat?
I think the important things of boiling down a vampire is it drinks blood and turns people into vampires by biting them.
You know what?
A vampire or a zombie is undead and usually transforms through some form of magic or disease or like fungus or something.
You know what?
And Frankenstein's monster, stop saying you know what, you know I'm talking. And Frankenstein's monster Frankenstein's monster
You know what?
is just a monster.
It is just a monster. You know,
a reanimated corpse that's different from both categories.
I think I think you've won me over here. I think I really do see the difference. Zombies are kind of pestilent, dumb creatures. Frankenstein's monster, he was a man, and he had feelings.
Yeah.
Well, because he's beyond zombie. He's beyond shambling corpse that wants to eat brains.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think we can rule out that he's not a vampire. And if those are our only two metrics, I say we have to create a third metric of mythical beasts. So we have vampires, zombies, and Frankenstein's monsters.
They're all either of those three.
Yeah.
Liches fall into that, vampires go into that, werewolves.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about it, there's kind of a cross between a zombie and a vampire, and that is Mummy. Like a reanimated corpse, so we got the zombie, uses magical powers to control things and people. Kind of both. Historic.
Okay.
Real.
I don't know. It's weird. Some mummies are like they never were dead and they just were rotting but like alive. And they're just that powerful. In other ones, it's like they're a spirit that just like takes over the person that will like move their tomb, and like their skeleton's right there, but then the person who opened the tomb is messed up.
Yeah.
So, well, maybe I guess we make another classification.
Adding on to the list.
So we have vampires, we have zombies. We have Frankenstein's monsters, and then we have mummies.
There's an extreme lack of content about Frankenstein's monster, and I think that needs to be rectified.
What do you mean?
There's only one Frankenstein's monster, and there's a bunch of vampires, a bunch of zombies content, a bunch
think
of
about it
mummy
like this.
content.
Well, there's the
How
Bride of
iconic.
Frankenstein.
How iconic is Frankenstein's monster?
Very.
So I think that kind of speaks to itself, its success compared to it's one singular success compared to the many other successes of the other pieces of. So I'm just saying, like, he's big and strong in both media presence and in like just physical might. That I think he just solos. I don't think he needs anyone else. I think the wife of Frankenstein, that was a stupid idea. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Charles Dickens or whoever wrote that book was really wrong in doing it.
It was not. It was a woman
I know.
named Emily Dickinson.
Oh, wow.
No, it wasn't her. What do you think about Frankenstein?
I would say Frankenstein is his own category, yeah.
I still say zombie.
This is why you stick to your guns, folks.